Morning, everyone. Welcome to another This Might Hurt. Happy Monday to you. I swear I needed one more day for my weekend, but that's okay. Running a little bit late today, but not a big deal. All right, life is not that serious. I was listening to Chase Hughes this morning, of course, and it's just a game. He keeps saying it's just a game. It's not that serious. So, yeah, I guess I'm adopting that today. But that being the case, I'm not really rushing, right? So let's get the energies for today. Two of Cups in the reverse. So I usually see that as self-love, but I feel like it's more just unbalanced today. Not being balanced in the emotions. Maybe you're a little too far left, a little too far right, but you're not really in the middle of all that. So when we talk about balanced emotions, interestingly, we don't mean that you never get super angry, and we don't mean that you never get super happy, because regulation would mean that you are able to have those feelings and then bring them down, right? If you're perfectly calm 100% of the time, you're not balanced. I'm sorry, you're not balanced. You're not regulating. You are in a constant state of freeze, and it is not healthy, right? It's not healthy. You have to express the really big emotions in order to get them out, right? We got to get them out. We got to be balanced. We got to do the things. But a little imbalance in the energies, right? A little imbalance. And that would be with cups, so regards to emotion, right? Next card out, 10 of Cups. Feeling like everything is the way it's supposed to be, right? Happy life, happy family, happy everything. The perfect union of divine masculine and divine feminine, healing the inner child, like metaphorically, if you wanted to take this family and the internal family systems are all at peace. The different parts of yourself are all at peace. The 2-year-old, the 6-year-old, the 10-year-old, the 12-year-old, the 16-year-old, the 20-year-old, however old you were when a thing happens. When you react, you kind of regress back to that age. So, but you have to feel it to heal it, right? Again, if you are just constantly in a state of calm, then chances are you are pleasant, I guess, for other people, but you are not healing. So let's keep going. Keep going. I like that 10 of Cups. I like there's our moon again. More will be revealed, right? As time goes on, more is always revealed. The authenticity, more layers will be shed. More parts of you will become clear. More masks that you're wearing that you didn't even realize you were wearing will come apart. And then the 9 of Cups in the reverse. So that would be more like, that's funny. We have the 2 and the 9 in the reverse. We're actually book ended by the Cups, but this would be the imbalance, and this is the state of entitlement. Right? What are you feeling entitled about? What are you feeling dissatisfied with? What is pissing you off, if you will? Figure it out and own it. Heal it. Feel it to heal it. And then move on with your life, right? At the end of the day, do what makes you happy. Don't worry about what everybody else is telling you have to do or who you have to be, right? My mantra, my motto, my life's mission, whatever you want to call it, is who were you before the world told you who you had to be? Let's return to self. Speaking of return to self, I'm just going to throw this out there. I have been working on research projects, and I also am a substance use counselor. I am considering opening up a Sunday night meeting for a couple hours. It's going to be called Return to Self. We're going to have 12 steps in which you take to return to yourself. It will be, I guess, it's based on substance use work, but you don't have to be a substance use disorder victim to attend these things. But Sunday night, 6 o'clock, look for it. I'll start advertising it here soon, but it's called Return to Self. And I feel like that's what this is, right? We keep getting this, and I feel like that's what that is. I really wholeheartedly, with my whole being, believe that we wear these masks to please other people and to be accepted by the group. And I was even telling my circle of friends yesterday, when when our class was canceled last week. Like, just having that one day without connection is enough for me as an extrovert to be affected by it, right, in a negative way. So when we look at those people who suffer with codependency, suffer with addiction, suffer with attachments, and so forth, that 2-hour connection, even if it's not all about you, just having the connection is super helpful, and having a safe place to be yourself. So I've decided I'm going to try to put that out there for people. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think. Anyway, let's get some advice for this energy today. Advice. Justice in reverse. So justice would be about, that balance, that understanding that the dark, now we're on the right side, that's falling over, guys. I don't know, these cards, they crack me up. Maybe it's just too cluttered in here. But justice in reverse, I'm actually going to look it up a little bit. Denial, dishonesty, and imbalance. So we've got 2 imbalances. What's going on with your energy, guys? What's going on with your energy? It's not balanced. Yeah, I think it's screaming the imbalance, right? I think what this is toxic positivity, right? If we are always trying to find the good things, always trying to find the silver lining and whatnot, then we're not feeling our feelings, right? We're not going to be fulfilled. We're going to feel entitled because, well, I'm never mad, so why can't the universe just give me what I want? Because I'm always grateful, I'm always this, I'm always that. Because you're not being real, right? You're not being real. Be real. You're fucking human. You're not going to be calm all the time. There's going to be times when you're going to blow up. And if, like I said, if you're not, it's not healthy. It's not healthy, you guys. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the reversal of the Hermit. Now, that's funny because we're in our circle readings yesterday. We do readings for each other to practice our skills. And every reading that was given to me, I got the Hermit. But today we get it in the reverse. And actually, I don't really even feel like I resonate with this reading, which is kind of weird because usually I do. Usually I feel like my energy spills over into these readings, maybe even too much. But I feel like I'm not resonating with this at all. And if you're not either, then, toss it. It's no big deal. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's just what I'm reading in the cards, right? So the Hermit would be isolation, avoidance, disconnection. This is like what I was talking about with what happened last Sunday. Sometimes when you feel like that, it can be, it can cause a major depressive episode, right? It really can, because humans are wired for connection. If we have this imbalance, we have this toxic positivity, we have a lack of fulfillment, we have things that we haven't seen yet, then of course we're going to at some point start to feel isolated and disconnected. If we know that's coming, then you can set up to head that off at the pass, right? I was talking about this class group 12-step thing I'm going to do for people who are feeling like this. And we'll be doing that on Sunday nights. Why Sunday nights? Because I feel like everybody's usually got something to do on Saturday. Most people work Monday through Friday. Sunday's that day. For me anyway, it's self-care. And although it is self-care, those are the days I can feel most disconnected from other humans, from my groups and so forth. So be on the lookout for that. And when you do feel that, reach out to someone. I had one of my friends yesterday that told me, I shared with her that I had felt a little disconnected last week and that things were not great as a result of the class being canceled. And she said, next time that happens, reach out. I've already got it in my diary to be doing something during those 2 hours. I'm more than happy to connect with you if we can't connect on a regular basis. And I thought, if I had not said that, I would not know to do that. Right? We have to articulate our needs. We have to reveal to those people what we need when we're feeling imbalanced, when we're feeling toxically positive on ourselves, when we're feeling like, just because I'm feeling disconnected, it's not that big a deal. Sometimes you got to have the pity party. And that's okay, guys. That's okay, because we're fucking human. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys take care. We'll chat tomorrow.